Hey, what's up? What's up? What is going on, you guys? My name is Bear, and welcome back. It's time. So today's video is a little bit different. It's kind of going to be discussing both an announcement. It's going to kind of change the course of what's going to happen with this channel going forward. Starting today is going to start up a series of 4 phases for the year of 2022 for content here on the channel. That is something that is actually planned out on a calendar and is listed out of what I want to have happen in a specific timeline. Now, phase 1 is planned completely. Phase 2 is kind of the one that's going to be a hitter, like it's going to change up the schedule, and then phase 3 and stuff's going to change. Starting today begins phase 1, not the challenge phase 1, you know, let's get it with the PH. But phase 1 is going to be a specific announcement and something big that's going to be an experimental phase and take some risks. Every video needs to be better than your last one. That is something that I think us as creators can do kind of well, but also can do kind of poorly, if that makes any sense. Because sometimes I feel like my video is really, really well, and then the next one isn't as good. I need to hold myself up to a really high standard, but that video, I don't think, some videos they meet that standard, but it's a low bar standard. I hold myself to such a high pedigree to quality I know I can't match with my current skill and knowledge of a platform, of things like Premiere and editing and stuff like that. I'm still learning, and that's the beautiful part, because you're always learning. You will never be perfect when it comes to creating content on YouTube, and that's something that I find very interesting. And it's kind of going to be, those risks are what's kind of going to push this channel higher. So phase 1 starts today. Phase 1 is going to consist of, for the next 2 months, till April or May. It'll either end early April or end at the end of April, starting to May. And it's going to be more of me just taking risks, experimenting with small things and seeing what works and what doesn't work. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm going to be so out there with, weird videos that just don't make sense. It's going to be similar to what I do now, but it's going to be the edits might be a little bit more wacky and zany, and they may not work, or it may not, one video may seem like it's edited, one video may be completely differently edited than another. And that's just going to be something that I'm going to look and see how I can implement certain designs and work with it. Phase 2 will begin at the end of phase 1, whether it's in April or May, and it's going to go until all throughout summer, taking the lessons of the last 4 years. I've been doing YouTube for 4 years now, and that's something that I take pride in for this channel. I've done YouTube for 7 total, but 4 this year, for this channel in particular. And I think that this is going to be the year that we can actually do something with it and go further than what we thought possible. Phase 2 is going to be taking the lessons of phase 1, seeing what worked, what didn't work, and applying them all at once. Every video is going to set the bar higher. That is the goal. Phase 2 is going to be very, very large. It's going to consist of probably some of the biggest videos I've ever done, and it's going to consist of me working with other creators. Phase 3 will be the end of Vanguard, going into Modern Warfare's alphas, betas, experiences like that. It'll be season 5 and 6 of Vanguard, going into Modern Warfare 2, and then phase 4 will begin. If you want to know more about that, that's going to be in the twit longer in the description below. Go read through that whole thing. Pretty kind of lengthy-ish, but it'll be more details on what I'm going over. Now we get into, I guess, the second announcement. Other than that, if you read the title, it's the official I'm grinding for KARNAGE announcement. Something that I have actually kind of said on Twitter several times, that like I'm doing it, but I've never formally spoken on it. That's today, what's happening today. So as you can see, I'm wearing the KARNAGE hoodie. I got the 2 KARNAGE shakers back there. I have a third one, I'm pretty sure, at least I think I do. It's the official KARNAGE grind announcement. So whether you're watching this on Twitter or you're actually at this point in the video, thank you for taking your time to watch this and hear me out. KARNAGE is a team I've been following for about 6-ish years now. I first followed them when Dismo joined back in 2016. I don't remember where he was at sub-wise, but I know I really started watching Dismo around he hit 50k, and then I since then followed KARNAGE a little bit until Yankee YT joined in 2017. Right before World War II, he joined on the map Crash on Modern Warfare Remastered. I think he was playing Search and Destroy on YouTube, and that's how I found out more about KARNAGE, and I've been following them ever since. KARNAGE is a team I want to join, not because it's just a team, but because it's a group of like-minded individuals that I feel could help me push my content to another pedigree and make it even better than it already currently is. I've worked with KARNAGE guys in the past, with them helping me out making videos, but I played with a lot of them and I've worked with a lot of them, and they're all amazing people. It's a team I feel I would fit in perfectly in, and I know us as a community, we can do that. KARNAGE isn't just a team, it's a family, and you know, the whole clan but family thing that they have, it's a fact. I've never seen a team more focused on its individual members than the team as a whole. The people who are tied in the team are directly helping out the brand itself, from director of communications to marketing to just being a creator and promoting it, to helping out with being co-owner, to being all these other things. And I think that's amazing, and it's something I'd love to be a member of and not just a community member of. I love the community as a whole that they have been with, and I'd love to interact with them more and play with them more and work with the community more. Love them, and I feel like if I could do that as a member, it'd be a dream come true at this point. KARNAGE is something I've thought about for the last 2 years, but a lot more of in the last 3 months. In December, I thought about KARNAGE more on a daily basis than I think I have in the last 2 years, because I feel like this is the year I can actually make it happen. So, Apollo, and everybody all the members who may have seen this, I want to be your teammate one day. Whether that's this year or next year, I won't let it stop me until I'm there. Because I truly think that I can be, I guess, an asset, if that makes any sense, to you guys. I love you guys. Love everything you guys are. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.